Welcome back to another episode of Podcast and Chill. I'm Leo, and I've got some exciting stuff lined up for us today.
Hi everyone, I'm Gwen. It's great to be here again, and I'm eager to dive into today's topic with all of you. Let's see what Leo has prepared for us.
You bet, Gwen. Today, we're going to talk about how to harness inspiration from the amazing people around us and not feel intimidated.
Yes, and we'll also explore how recognizing your own strengths can propel you forward. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery and empowerment, everyone. Well, I think it's easy to feel a bit scared when we see others doing well, but it's important to turn that feeling into inspiration.
Exactly, Gwen. When you see someone doing well, don't feel jealous. Think, what can I learn from them?
Yes, and it's not about copying them exactly. It's about understanding their methods and maybe using some of their ideas in our own way.
It's like taking pieces from different puzzles and putting them together in your own way.
That's right. I remember when I first started out in broadcasting, I was really inspired by a senior who could handle live shows flawlessly. Watching her helped me refine my own skills.
Wow, that's a great example. For me, it was a friend who was always creating new things. His projects weren't always successful, but his brave and creative spirit inspired me. He made me want to try more and fear less.
It's important to learn from people we admire, right? Instead of feeling bad, we should see them as guides showing us what we can achieve too.
Can't doubt. And how should one approach setting personal goals?
Well, it's important to focus on what you can really do. Set goals that match your skills and your life, not other people's.
But isn't it motivating to see others succeed?
It is, but it's better to use their success for inspiration, not comparison. Focus on your own way.
That makes sense. So it's about knowing where I am and planning from there?
Yes, by knowing your starting point and setting goals that fit your skills, you are more likely to reach them and be happy.
But even if it's right, it's hard for people to accept that someone else is much better than they are now. So how can someone feel confident in that situation?
Leo, it's all about believing in yourself. Everyone has things they are good at and not so good at. Everyone is special. Just because you haven't found your special skill yet doesn't mean you don't have one. You are still learning and improving.
Finding what we're really good at doesn't happen fast. It takes time, right?
Yes, it's like solving a puzzle. We need to try different things to find out what we are good at.
And it's not just about finding what we're good at, but also what we enjoy. That's how we discover our special talents.
That's right. Sometimes you try something new and it just fits. Like when I started playing guitar, I didn't know I would enjoy it so much.
Exactly. Every new thing we try is a chance to learn more about ourselves. So once someone knows their strengths, how can they use them well?
Great question. First, it's about seeing chances where these strengths can shine.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say someone is really good at speaking in public. They should look for chances to talk at meetings or events. That's how they can use that strength.
And what if you're just finding out what you're good at?
Then, you need to practice a lot. Try to practice in real situations. Also, be with people who help and support you.
It's not just knowing your strengths, but also using and getting better at them. Gwen, some people feel scared when others do well. What do you think about this?
It's all about how you see it. Instead of feeling scared, we should use others' success to make us try harder and learn.
How can someone start to think more about growing?
First, accept challenges. Each one is a chance to grow. Also, enjoy learning, not just the final result.
That sounds good. But what if I fail?
Failing is part of learning. It's not a step back, but a step forward. You learn from what doesn't work, which is as important as what does work. Scared, meaning causing fear, frightening. Example, it's easy to feel a bit scared when we see others doing well. Inspired, meaning filled with the urge to do something creative or beneficial. Example, I was really inspired by a senior who could handle live shows flawlessly. Skills, meaning the ability to do something well, often gained through training or experience. Example, by knowing your start point and setting goals that fit your skills, you are more likely to reach them. Confident, meaning feeling or showing confidence in oneself. Self-assured. Example, so how can someone feel confident in that situation? Talents, meaning natural aptitude or skill. Example, that's how we discover our special talents.
What does Gwen suggest one should do when feeling intimidated by the success of others? Gwen suggests that instead of feeling bad or scared, one should use the success of others as inspiration and learn from them. She emphasizes seeing successful people as guides who show what can be achieved. According to Leo and Gwen, how should one use the achievements of others to benefit their own growth? Leo and Gwen suggest that instead of feeling jealous or comparing oneself to others, one should focus on learning from others' successes and applying those lessons to improve themselves. They encourage understanding the methods of others and integrating them into one's own unique way. Gwen, I've been thinking about how we can get better. What do you think about asking for feedback and finding a mentor?
It's very important to ask for feedback. It helps us know what we are good at and what we need to improve.
Speaking of improving, what about getting a mentor?
Having a mentor can help us grow personally and professionally. A mentor is someone who knows a lot and can guide us in our work and personal goals.
That makes sense. So, talking to people who have more experience can give us very useful advice, right?
Yes, it's about learning from the best and using what they know to learn faster.
Considering how easy it is to get distracted, how do you stay focused on your own goals?
It's important to remember that everyone is different, with their own pace and goals.
So, you mean we should go at our own speed and not hurry?
Go at your own speed and be patient. It's not about how fast you go, but how much you learn as you go.
I guess it's about enjoying the journey, not just hurrying to the end.
Yes, every step is important, and learning from each part makes the journey good.
I've noticed being too hard on myself isn't helpful. How important is being kind to ourselves for our personal growth, Gwen?
It's very important. Being kind to ourselves, especially in hard times, helps us stay calm and not get too stressed.
You mean we should be kind and understanding to ourselves like we would be to a friend instead of being too hard on ourselves?
Yes, being kind to ourselves means it's okay not to be perfect and letting ourselves make mistakes. It's about taking care of ourselves as we grow.
I think I need to learn to be kinder to myself. It sounds like it could really help me deal with challenges better.
And remember, every time you're kind to yourself, you are helping yourself become stronger and healthier.
Staying strong seems more important than ever. How can we build it?
To build resilience, we must accept that problems are normal. We should not think of them as failures, but as chances to learn.
That sounds hard but good. So we should think about what we can learn, not just the problems, right?
Yes, and it's also important to have support from friends who encourage you and share your values. This helps a lot.
I understand, so it's not just about overcoming problems alone, but with help from others. That seems like a good plan for building resilience.
And remember, resilience takes time. It means facing problems every day and not giving up no matter what happens.
When there's a lot of focus on results, but how important is it to actually enjoy what we do?
It's very important. Only thinking about results can make us stressed. Enjoying what we do keeps us interested and creative.
So, you mean enjoying our everyday tasks can make us do better?
Yes, when we like each part of our work, we pay more attention and do a better job. This helps us learn more too.
So, instead of just thinking about the end, we should enjoy the moment and see the good in where we are now?
Exactly. It's about enjoying the little things that help us succeed, not just the big successes. The small wins often make us the happiest.
Mentor, meaning a person who gives help and advice to a less experienced and often younger person. Example, having a mentor can help us grow personally and professionally. Resilience, meaning the ability to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness. Example, to build resilience, we must accept that problems are normal. Feedback, meaning information about reactions to a product, a person's performance of a task, etc., used as a basis for improvement. Example, it's very important to ask for feedback. Stressed, meaning feeling tense, worried, or nervous, a state of mental or emotional strain. Example, being kind to ourselves helps us stay calm and stops us from getting too stressed. Challenges, meaning difficult tasks or problems that test a person's abilities. Example, first, accept challenges. Each one is a chance to grow. What does Gwen suggest is beneficial about having a mentor? Gwen suggests that having a mentor can help individuals grow both personally and professionally, as mentors are knowledgeable and can guide them in achieving their work and personal goals.
How does Leo propose one should handle the stress of achieving results? Leo suggests that instead of focusing only on results, which can lead to stress, one should enjoy the process and tasks involved, as this keeps them interested and creative, leading to better performance and learning.
Wow, Gwen, I think our listeners have a lot to take away from today's discussion.
Absolutely. It's all about taking those small steps and appreciating every part of the journey. Remember, everyone, to keep pushing forward and celebrate every win, big or small.
And don't forget to share your own stories and successes with us on our social media or in the comments below.
Thanks for joining us today on Podcast and Chill. We can't wait to see you next time. Until then, keep striving and thriving.